In today's workplace, chemicals are essential, but without proper control, they can pose serious risks to health, safety, and the environment. In Malaysia, under Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, it is the duty of employers to ensure, so far as is practicable, the safety, health, and welfare of employees at work. Additionally, under Use Regulation 2000, specific requirements are in place to control chemical exposure and protect workers. Safe handling begins with understanding the chemical you are working with. Always refer to the SDS safety data sheet. It provides critical information on hazard, exposure routes, safe handling, storage, and emergency measures. Ensure all chemicals are properly labeled according to hazard classification. Never use unidentified substances. Appropriate PPE must always be used based on the level of risk. This may include gloves, goggles, face shields, respirator, or protective clothing. Under Use Regulation, employers are required to conduct a chemical health risk assessment, chemical exposure monitoring, and medical surveillance, and implement control measures based on the hierarchy of control. Always follow safe work procedures. Avoid direct contact, prevent inhalation, and ensure adequate ventilation at all times. Proper storage of chemicals is equally important. Chemicals must be stored according to compatibility. Containers must be tightly closed, clearly labeled, and stored in designated areas. However, despite all precaution, chemical spills can still happen. When a spill occurs, your response must be immediate, controlled, and safe. First, stay calm and assess the situation. Identify the chemical involved and determine the level of risk, whether it is hazardous, flammable, or toxic. All alert others in the area and restrict access. Next, control the spill using appropriate spill kit such as absorbent, neutralizers, containment materials depending on the type of chemicals. Prevent the spill from spreading, especially into drains or surrounding work areas. For major or hazardous spills, do not attempt to manage this situation alone. Activate ERT team. Follow your organization's standard operating procedure at all times. Once the spill is contained, all waste must be collected and disposed of in accordance with the environmental and scheduled waste regulations. Safe handling of chemicals and effective spillage management are not just legal requirements, they are critical responsibilities. With proper knowledge, training, and preparedness, chemical risk can be effectively controlled. Safe handling of chemical training, empowering safer workplace.